Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on your Monday. And of course, we are, if you've been staying with us, there's a lot of things to get to today, but of course, we want to start off with a look at your forecast. We have Liz here joining me now. And Liz, we are tracking some fog. If you guys saw that little live look right before we popped on here, you can definitely see some fog here in the mix. There's that live look again for you. Liz, tell us more about this.
Yeah, hey, good morning, Sawyer. When it comes to that fog, we're dropping down visibility pretty rapidly. A lot of schools are on 2-hour delays, and this is the big weather tie-up we have this morning. In fact, we're down to about a quarter mile here in Fort Wayne, less than that in Decatur. Same thing in Auburn right now, under a quarter mile. But we're starting to improve in Defiance, and same thing for Huntington right now, starting to at least see a few miles visibility. And now that the sun is up, we'll continue to see temperatures warm up, and that will help to mix out this fog. Out the door right now, we're in a good spread of the 40s and the 50s, still needing the light jacket as you head out. But as we go through the rest of the day, we start to see more sunshine, and things get fairly mild today with a high of 75 degrees. In fact, Sawyer, I expect us to be in the mid-70s for today and tomorrow. Your next cold front's on the way tomorrow night. That will bring us back into the 60s in time for Wednesday.
Okay, Liz, it's looking, after we get through this fog, just like another beautiful Monday.
Yeah,
75,
beautiful,
sunny.
beautiful. Yeah, the afternoon feeling way different in comparison to this thick fog we're dealing with right now.
That's right. And of course, we've had a couple school delays as well this morning. So of course you can look at our website. We'll always make sure to have those listed if you are ever questioning if your child's school is going to be delayed or if there's any issues with that because of weather. But Liz, awesome. Thank you so much. We will make sure to stay up to date. Guys, download the app as well. But a beautiful week ahead. Liz, thank you, thank you. And we're going to cut it over here to me too. We want to get to some of your top stories making headlines now and of course happening right now. We've had breaking news and we're covering this all morning as President Donald Trump is set to speak and may be speaking here right now in Tel Aviv because happening here today, all remaining living Israeli hostages, they are finally home. This is part of that ceasefire between Hamas and Israel to release the first group that's happening now. So here on our website, there is a live, kind of a live play of what's going on now. You can check that out as this had just started this morning. President Trump is up there on the podium speaking now to Parliament out there in Israel. Now, Hamas had said it would release hostages in the Gaza Strip in exchange for over 1,700 Palestinian prisoners as part of this deal. This is a plan that was pushed forward by President Trump. Of course, he's in Israel now meeting with the hostage families and speaking with lawmakers. This is broadcasted both also on ABC and NBC as well if you want to tune on television. He's delivering these remarks to the Israeli Knesset following this groundbreaking Israel-Hamas peace deal in Tel Aviv now. Those hostages are home. This is, again, that first group that were crossed into Israel and transferred to be reunited with their families. So we'll have more on this as well on our newscast, and you can stay up to date with us. Again, President Trump is speaking at this time. You can check this out on our website, 21alivenews.com, under this story here. That is the latest now. Let's get to this here in Indianapolis. We have learned that the former NFL quarterback and Fox Sports analyst Mark Sanchez was released from the hospital here this morning. He was hospitalized after a fight broke out with him and a truck driver, delivery driver, actually just last week. There's some video there for you, but he is now home with his family, and he has not really made any additional comments at this time. As you can see there, there's a quote. He's focused on his recovery, of course, but he left the Indianapolis hospital just yesterday, recovering from his stab wounds. And now he was taken to the, he'll be taken to the Marion County Jail here and down in Indianapolis. But he was booked on several charges, including felony battery, after allegedly involved in this fight with a 69-year-old driver who is suing Sanchez and others over this incident. There's some footage there from last week. And there is Mr. Toll there, who was the box driver that was badly hurt. Perry Toll is his name. and that confrontation had him ended up in the hospital as well. Just some of the latest on that case. There's also a death investigation that's now underway at Electric Works. So this is, of course, Central Fort Wayne area. Officers say that they got reports of multiple people on a roof, and this was on the top of a building at Electric Works, right on the roof. It was abandoned. This was just last night off of course, Broadway, and they found a man that was badly hurt near the train tracks, and he died at the scene. Of course, police need a little bit more information, and they are asking the public to weigh in and contact them with anything you may know about what happened in this incident from last night. And as well, this is something happening here today, but some road closure you may need to know about if you are from this area, but this is in the southeast Allen County area. Monroeville Road is closed today. That is between Clayton and Wintern Roads. It's not too far from Heritage Junior, Senior High School as well, so that can be an impact for students and staff. Of course, this work will take a couple weeks, as that'll be closed for some maintenance and for repairs, but they just ask that you find your way around if you are a resident in that area. And that does it here for our top stories on your 21Alive Plus Fastcast. Of course, stay up to date with us both on air and online as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day.